the most developed place in the world on blockchain is China. And they're way ahead of everyone else, and they're all permission ledgers. Yeah. They're all permission. They're not using electricity like Bitcoin. That's where the future is. It's in permission ledgers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is the Zen God, and I'm super excited to have this session with you guys today. So, yeah, lots of new updates. I want to talk about Hedera Hashgraph today. I want to talk about some David Schwarz post, Mr. Pool. And then what I'm really excited about, we'll finish off on, is how to actually make more money with side hustles. So how to make more money so you can invest more money so you can make more money. So it's a cycle. So let's say that again. How to make more money, to invest more money, to make more money. So I'll teach you some cool ways. It's actually never been easier to make money with side hustles in 2021. So back in the day, there wasn't so many options and flexibility. So there really are no excuses. There's so many opportunities for us to make some money with side hustles, and I'll teach you guys some. So stick around for that portion. Hedera Hashgraph, I'm a real big fan of this project. You guys know I mentioned it on the last roundtable, and I've been talking about it constantly. I think it's an amazing project, and we've been talking about it since under 10 cents. At the roundtable on Sunday, I believe it was 14 cents. It jumped all the way to 22 cents today, and it's down to 19 cents now, but it's been making huge moves. So, okay, so what's the point? Why should I be talking about this right now? Well, it's actually being used in the real world. So this project is actually being used. I mean, Google's behind it, IBM's behind it, some of the biggest people in the world are behind it. So I'm not going to say this, but if you look closely at my video, Hedera Hashgraph is actually currently in 2021 teamed up with the National Health Service. And so Hedera Hashgraph enabling cold chain monitoring of the COVID shot, we'll call it. So they're actually using a decentralized public network where they're monitoring the digital asset tracking and monitoring provider and enterprise-grade distributed ledger provider Hedera Hashgraph are working with an initial group of National Health Service facilities to monitor the cold storage equipment being used to store the shots, the initial facilities in South blah, blah, blah. So this is a really cool article that you guys should check out. So they're actually being used. And there's actually a mainstream article where CNBC. The funny thing is they call it a blockchain, but if you actually know the Hedera Hashgraph, it's third generation technology, and it's actually not a blockchain. So they name it right here, U.S. blockchain organization Hedera Hashgraph. The National Health Service facilities in England are using tech developed by UK firm Everywhere and US organization Hedera Hashgraph. Everywhere uses sensors to monitor equipment in real time, while Hedera is a blockchain backed by the likes of Google and IBM. So, yeah, HBAR is actually being used right now in the real world. I've also showed you that the military was testing Hedera Hashgraph to protect the grid, and I just seen this article come up in February 21. So power transition incorporate with Hedera token service to radically evolve the energy sector. Remember I showed you that study the military was using to showing how Hedera's Hashgraph was actually going to be used for cybersecurity and to protect the grid. So this goes into how the energy sector will use HBAR. So I thought that was pretty cool. And let's go into Mr. Pool. So David Schwarz post seems safe with this picture of the on switch. But then this, I don't know what this means. So anyways, Mr. Pool has posted this. I don't know what it means. You guys tell me. And then this is what I really want to go into. So this happened today, this big riot. Skip through it. See some fire go off. People running around. Hey, remember Mr. Pool had recently just posted this. So, is that a Mr. Pool proof? I don't know. Some cool stuff. Okay, but let's go into making some extra money. So in 2017, I was really excited about the whole bull run that was happening, but I didn't have that much money to invest. I was limited based on my income. So I'm the type of guy, like, I'm not going to let that stop me. So I want to share that with you so you guys can do the same thing. So I did different things like Postmates. I didn't have a nice enough car back then to actually do Uber. So I did Postmates, where you pretty much download an app and you deliver food to people and you get paid and they tip you and things like that. And all the tips and all the money I'd make doing that, I would just put into different coins, and then it would go up in value and I would make more money. So, but now there's so many different ideas. So let me just get this is like an old school idea. Like, we could go back old school. Like, this is what people used to do back in the 90s. So let me show you this Gary Vee clip. I think this is going to get you guys pumped up. 1 second.
I think garage sailing is the big ROI play.
Early for garage sale.
The garage sale eBay conversion has some of the biggest margins in the world.
What are we asking for these days?
I don't even know.
Vanilla
So
dance?
I truly believe that every person can make $1,000 a week by waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, garage sailing on a Saturday for 4 hours, and then posting the stuff they find on eBay.
Key is to find something interesting. It's underpriced.
Do you have any video games?
What do you think, Gary?
What's the best you think you can do on it? 40? Give the ladies 40. I like it. That's a serious thing.
I think it actually is.
Because a lot of people are like, how do I make money? Like, it's right there. Like, literally become educated on VHS and DVD and CD, like arbitrage on eBay, because everybody's selling them at garage sales for like $3 for a box of them, and you'll make $1,000 every weekend.
This is gonna be $200.
Really? You know, 40 to 200, boys and girls.
All the pieces for $150.
That's how you make $150 in 10 seconds at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. We have to come up with an excuse why D-Rock's filming everything. You're working at a school play. Who wants $1,000 every weekend?
This is a very practical session already. I love it.
I like practicality.
Yeah, so that's very serious. You guys want to make an extra $1,000, then put it into a cryptocurrency and have it go up 100%, and then have $2,000 off just a weekend of garage selling. I'll tell you a personal story. So I actually watched that. I got inspired and went out there and did it. I mean, the first few weekends, I wasn't that lucky, but one weekend, I swear to gosh. So I went out there, and this church was having a garage sale, like a neighborhood garage sale, but it was a bunch of church members. And they had so many clothes, and they were name brand clothes. And she would just fill up an entire box, and I'll sell you the whole box for $5. So I would just stuff in box of just so many different clothes of like name brand women's clothes that you'll see at the mall. And it was like $5 a box. And I would I went on eBay, and for the entire year, people were buying stuff from that one garage sale trip. So the entire year, people kept purchasing different items, and 1 month I would sell $200. The next month I would sell $300. 1 month I would only sell $50 worth of the clothes. Then another month I would sell like $400. So that was crazy. I became a real believer of that. It does take, you got to go out there, you got to hunt down these deals. You could do this at like thrift stores as well. So that's like people who really mastered it as well. When you get really deep into buying and selling, this is an example of some pros, Resale University. So they'll also alert you on different days where like limited edition stuff gets released. And what happens is, so like let's say these shoes, there's only like 5,000 of these shoes that get released. People will buy them at retail for $170, they sell out, and you sell them for like twice as much online. So I know some people that literally are full-time shoe flippers. They buy shoes and sell them at higher prices, like Supreme as well. So you have garage sales, I share with you the Postmates idea. I share with you, this guy on Uber is making $50 to $100 a day on doing Uber. Let's watch his story.
Days. Now, for all the new people out there that are trying to figure out how to make some extra money for the holidays, to get presents for that significant others, friends, family, whatever. Well, driving for Uber or Lyft can actually help you do that. Now, I want to make sure I make it clear, you're not going to get rich doing this, okay? You're not going to make tons and tons of money unless you're putting in massive hours. And let's face it, most people out there, if you're trying to do this right now, especially for the holidays, it's just for a little extra money, which is what you can expect to make. So
some extra money could be a lot if we're investing that extra money. So, and one more thing. So these are awesome ideas. They're also going to teach you different, like how to be, if you're doing the garage sale, you're going to learn how, like about business. So you'll learn a lot in the process. So you want to start training yourself the entrepreneur mindset. So when these coins do moon, like when XRP does moon, we have entrepreneur mindset. We know how to make money. We know how to buy things, how to make profit. So that way we could do bigger things. So this is what I started off with at a very young age. And then I started just doing different things, like whatever I was personally interested in. So there is a million things you guys can do. Like there's no reason why you should not have money. So if you have a camera, you could become a photographer. You could take photos of people's weddings and graduation photos and charge them $50, $100 and grow clientele doing that. You could be a videographer. You can, like I came up with so many unique ideas. I used to organize concerts. So I would book local DJs, sell tickets at the door, all in-house with just my friends. We would sell tickets at the door, hire our own security guards, and figure out how many tickets we needed to sell to make profit, how many we had to make a goal profit. So we've even started balloon companies where we did balloon decorations for people. One of my most successful side hustles was doing digital marketing. So everybody that's on YouTube, you guys know how to work the internet, right? So you know how to use the internet. Most old people don't. So I started off charging real estate's money to manage their social media accounts and run marketing for them. And then it turned into like small $250 a month to $2,500 a month when grocery stores and bigger liquor stores started hiring me to run their social media. So these side hustles will start small. Like you might start garage selling, making $30 here, $40 here, but the mindset and everything you learn, you're going to keep growing the side hustle to bigger and bigger things. So yeah, videography, photography, you could build websites, you could do graphic designs, a million different things that you guys could do on the side. So, and then all your side money, you could just dump into different investments and different things. Or maybe you could invest into a nicer camera to take better, to charge more for your pictures. So I had one friend that started a side business way back when the drone helicopters. And he would film. He was one of the first people to do like photography with the drone cameras, and now he's doing like movies and big stuff in Hollywood. So yeah, side hustles are awesome. It's a way to get ahead financially. So these are some basic ideas. Uber, you could do that. Anyone with a smartphone and a driver's license, go hit some garage sales. I'm going to do this, so I'll post some wins. So I'll do it with you guys. So if you're going to participate in the side hustle challenge, let me know. I'm gonna think of some new side hustles, and I'll post the whole side hustle journey with you guys. Also, tomorrow night, I have a very special guest coming on. I have a health expert who's going to teach us all about minerals and why minerals are important for our body, our mind, our spirit, and longevity. So make sure you come back to my page tomorrow night. So subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys next episode. Peace.